Hey, Young Village. It's your girl, Tanisha. Today is episode 11 of M.O.M. M-O-M. Moms on a Mission. Here to give you motivation, inspiration, and encouragement to get you throughout the week. It's Monday. So today's topic is decluttering your mind, or like mental decluttering. I came with this topic today because today, like when I got home, I received like some unwanted news, and like I had a lot of topics that I wanted to talk to you guys about, but this topic stuck up to me because the news that I got caused some thoughts to run through my head, and thoughts that were challenging my belief system, thoughts that was challenging my philosophy about things, and just, making me question things that I've been trying to better myself in this year, questioning my trust in God and things like that. And it caused me to think of some other, like a whole list of things that couldn't get done because of that. It just caused like a ripple effect in my thinking. I just wanted to talk to you guys about decluttering those kind of thoughts and decluttering like life in general, because I know, like, especially as moms, we take on a lot of thinking for not only ourselves, but we think a lot for like our husbands and our kids and bills. And sometimes it just feels like your brain is like on overload and like you're like so overwhelmed. But I wanted to talk today about decluttering those things. So without further ado, I'm just going to talk about 5 steps that I take to help declutter. Number 1, clean up. Declutter your physical space. Whether it's a space that you're working in or a space that's around you while you're working, make it nice and tidy. I know you guys seen that show Tidying Up with Marie Kondo. That show has been so helpful for me, getting rid of the things that I don't need or I don't use anymore. And it's totally helped me clear my thinking, because a lot of the times we will sit in a space where the dishes need to be washed or there's a stack of clothes on the floor because you need to do laundry. And that triggers your brain, lets you know like, hey, you have other stuff to do. And that can totally be mentally exhausting. So clean up the space that is around you so you won't be thinking of those other things while you're trying to get the one thing that you're focusing on done. Number 2, develop a checklist or a to-do list. Whether it's taking the kids to an appointment, whether it's sitting down, writing down goals, supporting numbers, things like that, make sure you write them down so that you don't forget them. And then you won't be keeping a mental note in your head like, oh, what if I forgot about this? Or, oh, I don't remember what time this is supposed to be. Write it down. But also, you can use your alarm clock on your phone to set different times. Say you do laundry on a certain day at a certain time, so that you make sure that that is one thing that stays consistent. Put it in your phone. Let the alarm go off and you're able to okay, stop this. It's time for me to wash my clothes at 6:15 on a Saturday. If that's how precise you have to be, do it. Number 3, are you watching too much TV? Are you on social media or on your phone too much? Give yourself limits. Decide if that TV show or if those things on social media are causing positive growth in your life. If they're not, maybe you need to get rid of them at some point. Maybe you need to decrease the time that you are being engaged by these things. Number 4, let go of the past. You cannot move forward if you're trying to drag along the past things with you. Let it go. It's already happened. It's something that can't be changed. Stop going back and rehearsing those things that failed. Stop rehearsing those things that you should have said. Stop thinking about the past and focus on the future. As long as you're focusing on the past, you're not going to be able to move to the future and even think about things that could possibly happen for the good for you. So take that space that you have and fill it with positive things. Fill it up with things that are going to help you advance in your life. Number 5, prioritize and learn how to say no. You don't have to be a people pleaser. Stop filling up your calendar with things. Oh, every time somebody asks you to do something, oh yes, I can do that. Oh no, you can't. Like, you don't have time. Accept that you can't do everything and put your focus on the things that are more important to you or that need to get done first. So what happens when I can't stop thinking about this thing? Out of the heart comes evil thoughts. That's Matthew 15:19. So if you can't get those evil thoughts out of your head, you need to check your heart. So declutter your mind. Pray. Ask God for wisdom. Ask Him what you need to do about that certain situation so that it's not bothering you, it's not worrying you, and it's not taking up your mental space that can be occupied by positive things or things that are going to advance you in life. Counter those negative thoughts with positive thoughts and positive speaking. Mental clutter gets in the way of hearing from God and focusing on what matters. Philippians 4:8 reads, fix your thoughts on what is true, what is good, and what is right. Think about things that are pure and lovely, and dwell on the fine, good things in others. Think about all you can praise God for and be glad about. Your mental health and mental decluttering is so important. Well, if you're ever wondering why you can't hear from God, why? Because He speaks in a still, small voice. How can you hear a still small voice over all the clutter of, you got to get this bill paid, you got to take the kids to the appointment, you got to find the keys, you got to put this outfit together, you got to do this and you got to do that? How are you going to hear God's voice through all of that? You can't. Happiness does exist, but a lot of times we don't think so because we're so boggled down with all the things of life just piling on top of each other and piling on top of each other. And we don't sit down and try to figure things out. We just let it keep on piling up. So take these tips to help you declutter your mental. If any of these tips help you, make sure you comment down below. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next Monday.